Hello you guys, welcome back to another video on this channel. Today we are talking all things astrology, zodiac signs, and the planets. And a disclaimer for anyone who likes to tussle, if you're not into that, click off this video. I'm gonna be how this is relevant in my life. Don't have to be relevant in yours, okay? We're actually gonna start with zodiac signs. I'm just gonna go down the line and give my opinions and why I have these opinions with my personal experiences on every single sign. Quick rundown if you're new to everything. Your zodiac sign pertains to when you're born. You can look up the 12 zodiac signs and you can see the dates. For instance, Scorpios are born between October 23rd to November 21st. My birthday is November 16th, so I am a Scorpio. And there's no room for any Scorpio hate in this video, okay? But we'll get to that magical, beautiful, intelligent, loving sign later. First, we're going to start with the astrological order, which starts with Aries.
I don't want no context. I want to wear my glasses. I like the look. And the niggas love it too.
Aries, if you have a March-April birthday, I'll put the dates right here. This one's for you. I swear I absolutely almost always just get with Aries like this. Like, y'all are cool people. I feel like I've had so many Aries friends growing up. My sister's an Aries. That's been my buddy my whole life. You guys are fire signs. You guys are definitely fiery. In all honesty, I really like Aries energy. You guys are just very passionate, like almost as passionate as me, which I love. Very, you know, right? Like, I feel like y'all are gang for real. But the bone I have to pick, they always say, oh my God, Aries, fiery fire sign. Yes, absolutely. Remember how I told y'all my sister's an Aries? Y'all are real cool until you get upset about something. When y'all get upset about something, it's like, you really gonna talk about the dead person in my bio? I thought we were friends. Relax. I feel like you guys are really cool people, but that switch up is like, okay now. Moving on. We have Pisces.
I'm gonna say their name, and I didn't even say all the names that I could have said.
I am just gonna say that I love Pisces because I'm biased and they're my water sisters. Like, in all honesty, I feel like the Pisces I've come across have been cool. I've never really been like close with one, and I've never really like beef with one, but I'm gonna just be a little biased because like Janae is bae. And I love how she feels. It feels like her and the other Pisces are just as insane as me, and I love the vibe. I love the vibes. Next up, we have Taurus.
Hey, who that nigga? Hey.
Taurus, you guys are so cool. Like, I actually love y'all. If y'all remember Miss Nancy from the story time I texted my ex, she's a Taurus, and she was the best. I also have a Taurus I grew up with, and my little brother's a Taurus, and I just feel like you guys are cool people. I always see people are like, Tauruses are either like really chill or like life of the party, and I feel like most of the Tauruses I meet are actually pretty chill, and like, I love chill people. And when they say Tauruses are lazy, you ain't lie. Because why go in my little brother's room? Why is there McDonald's trash in here from 5 weeks ago? Like, what's actually going on? But nah, Tauruses, you guys are cool for real. Gemini.
I think that we're all capable of doing many different things. We just tend to sell ourselves short, you know, out of fear, I guess, you know.
Gemini. Everybody hates Geminis, and I really just want to ride with Geminis just because I feel like they're almost as hated as I am on the internet. If I'm being honest, I don't have a solid opinion on Geminis. I'm not here to pack on the hate or pack on the love. Like, I've had 2 Gemini friends. People are always hate Geminis because they're like, they're so two-faced. If I'm being honest, like, my old roommate was a Gemini and she gave very two-faced, but like, it wasn't, which is why I just like decided to let her go. But that was honestly the only experience. Other Geminis are just like, it's just like whatever. And I feel like I gotta love them. Like I gotta show them some love because Miss Lauryn Hill and Tupac, you know what I'm saying? Big Gemini energy. But yeah, I'd say with Geminis, I'm like indifferent. Moving on to Cancers.
I hate when like you don't get the text back or the call and you just like, what are you doing?
Cancers, the crabs, my other water sign sisters. I feel like I get along with Cancers a lot. You know, maybe it's just the water sign in us. Maybe it's just like the natural sisterhood. And people are always like, Cancer, 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 crying, 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 emotional, emotional, emotional. Like, which, yeah, Cancers are, but like, I low-key still, I don't feel like they're as emotional as me. You know, something I forgot to leave out too is I feel like people don't talk enough how emotional Aries are. I think Aries are as emotional as me. But that's Cancer's like, yeah, you guys are cool. Very caring, very nurturing. But I just feel like when they're like, Cancer's so emotional, always crying, it's like, yeah, they're emotional just like anybody can be emotional. But I feel like coming out of those emotions is like, are you trying to hike the desert with no water, trying to get them out of that mood? That's where I see the emotions running deep, when I'm like, oh. But I love y'all. I love y'all. Moving on to Leos.
Come here if you think I have a fat ass. Come here if you think I have a fat ass.
I'm not gonna lie, not even a little bit. I try not to base like zodiacs off of like personal experiences. They're all this, but if I'm being honest, I think Leos are my least favorite sign. And I already know y'all about to drag me in the comments, but just wait, just wait. This is solely based off experiences. Like, I feel like the sign, like, just when I think of people I used to beef with back in high school or whatever, and then I do the math, I'm like, why are they all Leos? Like, what? And I heard, like, if you look up astrology, literally, it says Leo and Aquarius are Scorpio's least best match. So I'm like, oh. It's like a love-hate. Like, I've had like a lot of drama with Leos and stuff, but I also have Leos as close friend. Literally my closest friend is a Leo. Aya, you know I fucking love you, girl. When I would beef with Leos, especially like when it came to someone I was actually like had a relationship with, like it would be friends or something, it was just like, I feel like they would be moving so much with their ego and it would make me so mad. Like, I would just be like, can you think about how I feel for 1 second, or take your own? Like, it's just, that's how it felt dealing with them. But then it's like the Leos that I'm friends with and the Leos I have in my life now are just so beautiful and wonderful and positive to be around. So it's just like, love, hate, love, hate. Now we're moving on to Virgos.
Rick, I sincerely apologize for telling you to go fuck yourself. What I really meant to say is that my mom can do better, and I hate...
Again, do not want to base my experience off of everyone, but I'm so traumatized by Virgos. And it's so funny because Virgos are supposed to be one of my best matches. I don't know about that one. Both my long-term relationships have been with Virgos. In August Virgos, to be specific. But at the same time, these men were very, very different and traumatized me in different ways. So yeah, that shit about Virgos being perfect, organized, so real. Like I said, being with them for 2 years of my life, like I was just like, they make me feel like, what am I doing right now? Well, at least one of them did. I mean, like having a cute little calendar and working on homework, and I just looked over my homework and like I'll be like, oh, like it looks good, your project looks good, and then they'd be like, I looked at it and I don't feel like it looks good, so now look at it. They changed the whole layout and everything about it to make it more perfect. I am like, oh, it was literally fine though. Mainly new Virgo men, but Virgo women have always been good vibes and have actually been good matches for me. Moving on, Libras.
I always had a big butt. I can see mine from the front. Like at certain moments, like I'll be in the mirror, I'll be like, ah, it's pretty cute, in my opinion.
I love you guys. This is another sign where I just feel like we just immediately. Like, I knew so many Libra girls where it's just like we're gang immediately. Like, you guys are just so nice, like so charming, so like you know, so funny, all that. The only flaw I feel like I have with Libras is you guys are not very confrontational, and I am. So that's one thing that annoys me, when it's just like, how is something wrong with my confrontation? It's just because you don't like confrontation. Like, what? That's all I gotta say about that. And now we're here. We're live with a very special sign, a very angelic sign, a very funny sign, a very healing, mother, beautiful sign, with birthdays in October and November. Ladies and gentlemen, Scorpios. Not for real though. I feel like I honestly, from an unbiased perspective, I get along with a lot of Scorpios, and maybe it's just like, you know, the connection, like, oh, you get it, because, you know, we're just so passionate and intense, and I feel like a lot of people don't understand it. They also don't understand the need to just be honest about everything, and I mean everything. And I know there's a way to go about honesty. When I was younger, I was very much more, oh, like, that's just time. No, like, there's a way to give your opinion without just being a mean blah blah blah. Like, I know that's why some people don't like Scorpios, but I've healed from that. But I also do understand where we get the hate from a little bit, because I'm a Scorpio daughter with a Scorpio mom, and I understand a little bit how sometimes, like, I feel like a lot of people with Scorpios, it's just like, oh my god, like, you guys are so intense, like, chill. And it's hard because we just feel so deeply. But like with my mama, sometimes I just be like, chill, girl. Like, chill. But honestly, as a Scorpio here myself, I'm here to debunk the myths. I'm loyal AF. Where is it? All Scorpios are hoes. Scorpios are the best, most sensual sign. I'm here to confirm that one for you.
Fire, just like this pussy.
And then 3, that Scorpios are evil. I'm not gonna lie, I agree. Cause like, I really know how to, like, I think of some stuff to say and some stuff to do, but it just takes healing and being like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. That's not nicer. It's not worth my. If you watched, I texted my ex's mom, you can see when I was in my evil era as a true Scorpio. Moving on to Sagittariuses.
Yeah, of course. And a lot of juice, because I'm not an alcohol person, but I might need it dealing with you because you are very annoying.
See, again with Sagittariuses, the girls, I feel like we're always getting along. You guys are just so fun, so free-spirited. Like, I feel like they bring out something a little bit where I'm just like, I don't have as much of that, and I admire that, because as a Scorpio, I'm just so like, what's the plan? You said it was this, so it's got to be this. And like, you know, we get intense. So I appreciate Sagittariuses and their, you know, the men. My first boyfriend was a Sagittarius, and I feel like Sagittarius men are one of the most hated zodiac men in the game. It's got to be Sagittariuses and Virgos and like Cancers, and Sagittarius men are just too free-spirited for me. But no, Sagittariuses, for real, like, you guys are fun. You guys are cool. Moving on to Capricorns. I love me a Capricorn.
No matter who's doubting you, like, always go with your plan A and follow your passion. And it can't rain forever. The storm has got to end. So
a lot of people be saying, oh my god, like, Capricorns are so boring. Like, especially girls talking about the men. Capricorn boys are so boring. Like, what? And I feel like you're a little right, like, if you don't know them. But my dad is a Capricorn. My dad is my bestie, and I feel like I just get them. Like, I can get along with anyone. I get the quiet people. Like, Capricorns, I feel like, are so wise, and I appreciate their advice and their perspectives so much. And Capricorns are another one of Scorpio's best matches. So like, if you're a Capricorn boy, you can definitely Aquariuses, it's your season. Happy birthday.
Somebody try to play with me 9 times out of 10, they gonna get their feelings hurt. You want to make me jealous? Not gonna work. I'm a bad bitch. Where you going after this?
You guys are cool. You guys are cool. Is there emotions in your head? Like, my dog is an Aquarius, my close friend is an Aquarius, and I'm just like, Why am I hearing about the traumatic events you went through 4 years later? Like, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. No, but for real though, Aquariuses are cool people. I feel like they're very different from me, and I can admire that. Also, why are you guys air signs and then your symbol is a water bear? What's that about? Like, I feel like you guys are just so unserious. Like, I feel like you guys act so strong and emotionless, but I know what's in there. I know what's in there. But you ain't never gonna let anybody see that, now are you? Moving on. That concludes the section, the zodiac sign reviews. But now we are going to get into the planets and all the astrological events going on up there that affect us down here. When I tell y'all this Venus retrograde that happened this past summer, ain't never lied. Like, the astrology of 2023 was the realest I've ever felt it. That shit hit me like, poof. Venus is the planet of love, and that time period was going to be very relationship focused, whether you were in one or not. I was not, in that time period, forced me to take a look at my past and examine it literally all summer. I thought about my serious relationships. My first relationship when I was 18, when that relationship happened, I was really like victimized, like, oh my god, like someone lied to me and they just broke up with me. And yes, of course, all that was bad, but this summer I really thought about, like, how did I contribute to that? And how was I not a good partner? And I was like, oh. And then that summer happened right after I left my last partner, the second Virgo, who was abusive, gave me sexual trauma, all that. And I was really forced to take a look and stop making excuses for this person, because how that breakup went, it was just like, we're still on good terms, I still love you, I just gotta separate, I gotta choose myself, blah blah blah. But now it's like, bitch, like, wow, this and this happened, and that's actually assault, and that's actually abuse. And like, I was struggling so much this summer because I was just reliving these memories, reliving this trauma, coming to terms with what it was. And I was all trying to keep it to myself and like, nobody has to know about this. I don't need to go back to therapy. I can handle this. No, I couldn't. So girl, that's why you're struggling. Then I eventually had to open up to my family about it, blah, 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 whatever. Like, that Venus retrograde had me up in the head about all of that. But even though it was a terrible time, I think it was for the better, because I learned so much, I took so much accountability, I processed so much, and like, I feel like it was a good time to sit this one out and be like, okay, put in the mental work, put in all that, and I'm like, okay, now I learned so much from my past, but now I've actually reflected, realized the lessons and all that, and whew. So yeah, that astrology kicked my ass. Full moons don't lie, bitch. When I tell y'all I left my ex on a full moon, it was like a full moon in the fixed signs, which I'm a fixed sign, and I was like, oh, yeah, y'all remember that full moon at the beginning of May? I literally just woke up and was like, I don't deserve this shit. I don't deserve this shit. And I'm out. Another full moon in October removed my situationship from me. Like, literally out of nowhere, like nothing was wrong, then all of a sudden it switched up so quick. I said, oh. Oh. And I don't say this to make you guys scared, like, oh my god, you should be scared, because if a relationship or a situation or a job is meant for you, it, like, you know, the universe and stuff, it's not gonna remove it, because it only removes stuff that's not for you at that time or for good. But I just feel like every full moon, almost every full moon, when it's like in something affecting me, I always like let go of something, or just have like a revelation about myself or about a situation, and you know, it's good releasing energy. Unpopular opinion, before any person comes on here, that astrology stuff isn't real, and nothing happened to me during this time. Exactly, bitch. I'm a big believer, nothing is 100% accurate. Nothing is 100% accurate. A website could say Scorpios love Brussels sprouts. Okay, like you gotta really read into it and use your discernment. Like obviously everything is not spot on, but some Scorpio traits: intense, passionate, loyal. Almost every time like someone's my friend, they're reminding me like, girl, what's your sign? Like, oh, you're a Scorpio. Oh my god, that totally makes sense. And it does. Anyway, my unpopular opinion was that Mercury retrogrades honestly aren't as terrible as everyone's scared of them. For me, Venus retrograde was the worst accurate astrological event that ever happened to me. God, y'all. Oh my god, y'all. I also remembered another Venus retrograde was when I got my heart broken for the first time and I was depressed and I was going through it. Ooh, Venus retrogrades just really make me think and change my perspective and learn so much. Okay, now let's get into charts. The charts, bitch. If you're wondering, I'm a Scorpio sun, Virgo rising, and Aries moon. You thought I was intense already. Now you know I got an Aries moon, huh?
You Mutombo, my nigga? Like you don't know me, my nigga? 5 years by your side and I'm just a button, my nigga? You wanna push me, my nigga? You wanna push me, my nigga?
Honestly, I'm not too educated on like every single part of the chart, but when it comes to the moon and the Venus, ooh, those two are so accurate for me. And if you're wondering, I'm a Scorpio with a Scorpio Venus. If you're wondering what type of lover I am, what type of partner I am, how hard I go for people, there's your answer. I have a Libra and Mars, which correlates a little bit with more with your love life and like sensual life, and that shit makes a lot of sense too. That Libra Scorpio combo. Bro, they always say Virgo risings look so put together. They seem like their life is together. When I tell you, I feel like that's so me. Like, I was a girl, like, where when we get in a group project, I'm the first one to talk and be like, okay, who wants to do this part? Like, I'm always kind of, like, taking the lead and, oh, Alicia, like, I see you're doing your thing. Girl, what? I'm inside my room going crazy. I forgot to clarify, your rising is supposed to be what you give on the outside. Your moon is supposed to be your emotions, and your Venus is supposed to be how you love. So if you don't even read my thing on CoStar, right, and you just think about what I just said, how Virgos act is my rising, how Aries act is my moon, and Scorpio is my Venus. If you just think about how those signs act, and you think about how I love my emotions and what I present, it just makes sense. This was just a lot of me yapping and giving my opinions because, you know, I love to key about astrology. There's literally so much more I could say, but I'm gonna just make another video another day. But I want to end this video off by proving how bad bitch, cunt, sexy, beautiful, smart Scorpios are, and I'm gonna just start naming a bunch of Scorpio baddies just so y'all could see the picture. Nia Long, Gabrielle Union, SZA, Frank Goshen, the list just goes on. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching me watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Please comment what your favorite video is so far on this channel, because I would love to know. Do y'all like the story times? Do y'all like the yap sessions? Which one was your favorite? Just let me know. I would really appreciate it. Please follow me on TikTok and Instagram at Alicia Milan. Most active on TikTok. I post almost daily. I'm starting to use Reels more. I mean, not Reels more. I'm starting to use YouTube Shorts more on YouTube. So please check out some of my shorts. I can show you a little bit of what I do on TikTok, so you could go follow me there. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye!